Okay, so how to install proximity chat or mods in general. So these are the two downloads. This is Forge and this is Fabric. They do the exact same thing, but this one has some extra stuff in it to make your game look a little cooler. This one's just the bare bones proximity chat and Optifine. Before we get into it, I'd like to explain the difference between a server-side and a client-side mod. So I'll just take the proximity chat out of here. I have Aquaculture here. Aquaculture is a server-side mod, meaning it needs to be on the server and on your computer for it to run. So if you had this running on your computer, it would not show up on the server because it's not on the server. Stuff like proximity chat, Optifine, and some of the other mods in the Fabric one are client-side mods. What those do are essentially the same thing, but they only have to be on your computer to actually run. So you can install this on your computer and it'll show up on the server, so you don't have to worry about it being on the server. Now, I would not recommend having these installed because they won't show up on the server and they probably will just make your game laggier and cause more issues, but we'll get to that in a bit. So we're going to do the Forge first. First things first, open Minecraft. Then all you got to do is just run 1.19.2. If you've already done that, you don't have to do this. Next, you want to go into the proximity chat. In here, you'll see 4 files. Tutorial link is just where you found the link to this video. Forge, this is very important. This is the first step. Drag it to your desktop. Double click it. Hello. Okay, there we go. This will pop up. It'll say install client, and all you have to do is click OK. You're going to see something like this. If this does not work, it means one of two things. It means your Java is outdated, or you do not run 1.19.2, in which case you need to go do that. Or you need to go update your Java. You'll see this. It says it was successfully installed. Done. You can delete this if you want. I'm just going to put it back in here, but just to keep my desktop clean, but you can get rid of it if you want. Now, you come down here to your start button, click run, and you're going to type this in. %appdata%, no spaces, all lowercase, and the percents are percent signs, not the word percent. Click OK. Click .minecraft, go to mods. Now, if you don't have a mods folder, let's say it looks like this, there's no mods folder. All you have to do is right click, create a new folder, name it mods, all lowercase, open it, and now you're just going to drag and drop Optifine and voice chat in. Those are the only two things you need to have in there. Now, if you already have things in your mod folder, I suggest you take them out, just store them somewhere, because they can cause more issues. I just recommend only having these two in here when you're going to play on the server. You can close the proximity chat folder and close your mods folder. So now, all you have to do is go to Minecraft. Go to installations. You're going to click new installation. You can name it whatever you want. I'm going to name it unnamed SMP prox chat, because why not? And then when it says version, you're going to find the Forge version you just downloaded. It should say 1.19.2 Forge. The extra numbers don't matter that much. You're going to click it. Now this is probably the hardest part for some people. Go to more options, and down here where it says JVM arguments, you'll see the number 2. This is how much RAM you're going to use. So if you load the game now, you'll only use 2 gigabytes of RAM at most. That could cause some lag. So the more RAM you use, the smoother the game will run. Now, you can't just be like, I'm going to use not like 19,999. No, you can't do that. You have to know how much RAM your computer has. For example, mine has 16. So what I recommend is if you have 4, you use 3. If you have 8, you use 6, or like 5 to 6. 5 or 6, whatever you want. And if you have 16 like me, you could use anywhere from like 5 to 12. I like to use 10 because that's kind of like overkill, but it's just to make sure my game runs smoothly. And yeah, that's essentially that. You just click create. And then while you're still in here, you can find it. It should be at the very bottom. You just click play. It'll probably come up with this warning. This means nothing. And you click play. Now I'm not going to do that just yet because we're going to do something else. We're going to do this. Proximity chat and extras. This is the one I'm going to play with because I want the extra stuff to make the game look nicer, but it's totally optional. So you double click, and you're going to notice there's a lot more files in here, but don't worry, it's not as difficult as it looks. It's almost the exact same. Tutorial link, same thing. It's the tutorial to this video. You can just get rid of it if you want. Next thing, just like how we did Forge, we have Fabric Installer. Just take it out, double click it. You will come up with this. Typically you don't have to do anything. It'll say create profile and you just click install, and then it'll do this. Now you can close that. Once again, go to run, click %appdata%, go to OK, .minecraft, go to mods. Now, I just installed these two. If you want to play on Forge and don't want this extra stuff, this is fine, but I want this extra stuff. So I'm going to get rid of these. And I'm going to put these in here. Now I am noticing that this right here is Forge. I will fix that. This probably won't run because this is Forge. I'm going to change that before you guys even get this video or this file or anything, so this will be fixed, so don't worry about it. And you can close this, go to Minecraft, and we do the exact same thing again. We go to installations, and would you look at that, it's right at the top. Now we go to the dots, edit. You can change the name if you want, doesn't matter. I'm actually going to change it. And then you go down here and you do the same thing. And done. Now your profile is created. When you click play, it'll launch the game and it'll launch all the mods that you installed. That's pretty much just about it. How the proximity chat actually works in-game, I have no idea because I've never used it before, but it shouldn't be too difficult. It should just be in your normal Minecraft settings. I also would like to say you don't need to do anything. You don't need to do this to play on the server. You don't need to. It's just if you want to play with proximity chat, this is the way to do it. But you can just load vanilla Minecraft 1.19.2 and play. Totally fine. No worries. Anyways, that's about it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me on Discord. If you have a Windows or a Linux, not Windows, a Mac or Linux, I'm sorry, I feel bad for you. I can't help you with that. I only have Windows and I only know how to do Windows. You could probably find a YouTube tutorial for it, but I can't help you there. Sorry. But, yeah. I hope it goes smoothly for everyone.